Hello, everybody. I am here with our little helper here right now, Domino. He apparently does not appreciate not getting all of the attention. So I may get some help from him and Chloe tonight while we hang out. If you're watching this, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if this is the first video you've seen about me or from me, welcome. And if it's not, if you've been kind of keeping up from the get-go, then thank you for that as well. I hope that, you know, at least some of what I've been talking to you guys about or showing you has made you feel better in some way or resonated with you somehow. You know, I really just want people to know that if you just take those little steps and do little things every day to try and be just a little bit better, you can improve and change your life. So I am one of those people who procrastinates. As you can tell, it's Wednesday, and my goal is to try and have these videos up by Monday. So it's Wednesday evening. It's like 8:15, and I was having a really hard time talking myself into doing this. Not because I don't want to. I absolutely want to. But it's just a thing that I deal with on like a very regular basis, and it's just this reluctance that I have to do something new or to put myself out there. You know, you think of like a million things. I'm like, oh, the lighting's not good. I'm probably gonna get interrupted by my dogs. I might not have time to just whatever. I don't want to go into it too much. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. You put off starting a diet, or you know, you put off starting anything, going somewhere and meeting new people. You give yourself a lot of excuses. Maybe you're afraid that you're not going to be like perfect at it. You don't want to fail. You don't want to look stupid. You're just unsure. And you know, all those things are completely normal, but I just want you to know that I have that same reluctance. I procrastinate and I put things off because I'm scared and out of fear, and we just can't live that way. Living out of fear, making decisions based on fear over our joy sucks. It's not fun. It's soul sucking. And you know, you guys are all showing me even more that by putting yourself out there and by just doing it and trying, you know, you can make an impact on who knows who, the people around you. Most importantly, hopefully you're making an impact on your own life, because, you know, ultimately you're the one that you have to lay down with and wake up with every day. So I don't want to take up a ton of your time. I know everyone's super busy. If you've been watching my previous videos, we talked about, you know, your thoughts, hopefully a little bit, and drinking more water, and just kind of trying to find one little thing you can do for yourself to get yourself going in the right direction, to take that step that's going to make you feel better in the next few moments, instead of making you feel like, you know, why did I do that? Well, you know, you're always going to have those moments too. So it's fine. When you slip up, just acknowledge it. Man, I slipped up. It's okay, Leah. It's okay, self. It's okay, whoever you are, to not be perfect. You don't have to be perfect at all. And that's the great thing about yoga. So yoga meets you right where you're at. There's no right or wrong. There's no end all be all in yoga. Yoga just is what it is to you and for you. So as long as you're trying, as long as you're giving it a shot, you're doing it, and you're doing it perfectly. So make any modifications as we move through our practice tonight. You guys are gonna see me, I'm gonna try to keep it to about 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes I get carried away. I don't know, but I just want to move my body, breathe with my movement. I'm gonna try and get my monkey mind to turn off, and that's what I hope you guys can do too. So if you have the chance to turn your phone on Do Not Disturb, as I have not, so turn that on Do Not Disturb if you can. Close the door. Maybe even if you have to go lock yourself in the bathroom to get away. I know that doesn't work to get away from kids, does it? I don't have any, so but I know they come in there. I don't know where you have to go, but try to find some quiet space for yourself and we're gonna start out just sitting down, okay? So I'm gonna adjust the camera. You guys are gonna see me move around a little bit. Just settle down, take a nice easy seat. Okay, I've been slouching over here. So watch the magic of the spine. Inhale, woo, draw up and get nice and tall. So let me scoot this back. Hi. All right, so I'm just sitting with my legs in a nice easy, crossed position. All right. You can get comfortable. So just, your legs can be straight out. They can be kind of gently crossed, whatever feels good for you. All right, again, move that flesh out from under your sits bones so you can really feel the connection that your rear end is making to the earth or to the mat. It doesn't matter if you have a yoga mat. It doesn't matter if you have a namaste shirt. You can be in your sweatpants or your work clothes and do what we're about to do here. So don't worry about any of that. We're gonna zip up through the core. So take a deep breath in, draw that belly button up and in, roll your shoulders back and down, chin gently tucks as you lift through the crown of your head, and then release those hands down. So the fingertips are about to the floor, and just sit up nice and tall. So you don't want to invite tension into the neck. Keep those shoulders rolled back and down. Stay right where you are, and just begin to notice your breath. So deepening the breath. We go throughout our day and we just use a very small percentage of our lung capacity. So just take those nice, really deep, full inhales, and then exhale and try to let go of any tension. So continue breathing at your own pace, taking a nice, deep, full breath in as you sit up nice and tall. Inhale to the very top of your lung. And then exhale, just let it all go. Imagining that you're just rooting your tailbone right down into the earth. So continue breathing. I'm gonna talk just a little. Inhale, nice and deep. And then exhale slowly through the nose. Rooting that tailbone down into the earth, just envisioning an actual root, like a tree root, just coming down right out of your spine and rooting you into the ground, connecting you to the earth. And as you inhale, I'd like for you to imagine that you're drawing all the earth's healing energy, all that up right through your spine. Inhale, fill your lungs completely full, drawing all of that earth energy up through the spine. And then exhale, releasing that out through the body. Exhale fully. So just a nice visual to think about as you inhale, drawing energy up from Mother Earth, connecting you to all other beings. Exhale, releasing tension, releasing fear, releasing doubt. Inhale, imagine all of the strength, grace, whatever comes to mind. Exhale fully, reaching your fingertips down towards the earth. Inhale, draw up. Notice if your belly button is hanging out. Exhale. You might be seeing some colors. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And on your next inhale, we're slowly going to begin to raise the arms. So we're reaching those fingertips out away from the body, reaching away and slowly moving up. The palms are going to come together overhead. So you can't see mine, but my palms are touching, fingertips are touching. Exhale right to your heart. Release the hands. Inhale at your own pace. Reach those fingertips out and away, drawing all that energy together at the palms. Deep inhale. Exhale right to your heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. And this time we're going to add a twist. So inhale, sweeping all the way up. Palms come together. Keep that chin gently tucked. Lift through the spine. As you exhale, your right hand is going to gently come behind you left hand comes down in front. A nice easy twist here. So you're reaching that right hand behind you. As you inhale, you'll come back to the center. Palms come together. Exhale, twisting the other way. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand in front. Tips of the fingers touch the earth. Inhale, sweep all the way back up to center. At your own pace, exhale as you twist. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale. Twisting gently, taking that gaze behind you. Inhale back to center. Moving with intention. Exhale. Release the hands down as you twist. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, hands to the heart. Keeping your hands at your heart, closing the eyes down if it feels good. Tuck the chin, lift through the back of the head and the neck. Lift up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, just keeping that chin tucked, really rolling the shoulders down the back. Nice deep breath. And then this time on your inhale, take your gaze all the way up. Exhale, bringing the chin to the chest. Just go as far as it feels good with your neck. So if you can't take your gaze all the way up, that's okay. Just go back as far as your body says it's okay to. But really let the front of your throat open here. Let your chest open. Let your heart expand. Exhale, chin to the chest. You can release the hands down if that feels better. A few more rotations here. Inhale, taking the gaze up, opening the throat, maybe swallowing. Deep breath in, and then exhale, tucking that chin. Come back to center. We're just gonna take the gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, come to center. And go the other direction. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. So just taking the gaze over the right, as far as it feels good, and then the left. Coming back to center. Take the right ear to the shoulder. Chin to the chest. Left ear, left shoulder. And just make some half moons there with your neck. Perfect. Nice deep breath still, so I'll forget to tell you, but try to remember that breathing if you remember nothing else. Notice the thoughts that are coming into your mind. If they're negative, just let them go. Any of those positive thoughts like, ooh, this feels good, or maybe some gratitude for your body. Slowly coming back to center, gently lifting the head. Let's bring the hands in front of us. We're gonna come down to all fours. So you're gonna be hands and knees. Your hands will probably be spread out wide like this, and you wanna line your wrists and your elbows up right under your shoulders. So I have to make a fist because I just don't have the wrist mobility. So I'm on my fist, but you're gonna have your palms on your mat if you can, or up on fists. If that doesn't work for you, you can come onto your forearms as well. So we're just gonna be right here. Notice that you're lining your joints up. So you're stacking, like I said, your elbows and your wrists are right under your shoulders, and the knees are under your hips, okay? And then we just wanna make a nice long line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. So I'm thinking about drawing my belly button up and in, and then I'm thinking about my crown of my head and my tailbone. I want a nice flat back, so I'm not arching or rounding. Okay, there's just a nice long line, which is kind of hard for you guys probably to see at this angle. I don't know if this will help or not. So here we are. All right, so we've got a nice flat back. We've got the belly button slightly engaged, and we're just gonna begin again to move with our breath. So remember, you can always come down to your forearms if this is hurting your hands or your wrists. You can use fists here, whatever feels best for you. But we're just gonna move into what are called some gentle cat-cows. So on our inhale, we're gonna tip the tailbone up. You're gonna roll the shoulders down the back and let your back really arch. So your belly button is moving towards the floor. The crown of your head and your tailbone lift up to the sky, and you should really feel some compression in your spine. You're gonna inhale here, and then exhale, round to the back as much as you can. Let the crown of your head fall down towards the earth. Tailbone tucks, and really press up through your shoulder blades, like pressing your spine out of your skin. Inhale, crown of the head and tailbone lift, arch the back. Exhale, round the back, drop the tailbone and crown towards the earth. And just do this a few times at your own pace. Inhale, lifting the crown and tailbone. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Close your eyes down if you can. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. A few more rotations here. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. And now we're just gonna press back to child's pose. So your hips are gonna sink back towards your heels. You're gonna reach your hands out in front of you and just shift your weight down towards the earth. So you may or may not be able to sit those hips onto the heels. That's okay, just come back there as far as you can. And if you can find a resting place for your forehead, you might wanna stack two fists. All right, or if your head comes all the way down to the earth, just resting the forehead on the mat. Your knees can be open nice and wide, or they can be together, whatever feels good for you. I like to have my knees open nice and wide because it feels good on my hips, and I can let my belly hang out and relax, and then just reach my arms out in front and relax the head down, and just take 3 to 5 nice deep breaths right here in this child's pose. Nice deep breath. When you're ready, take your gaze to your hands. Hi, puppy. Hi. There's Domino. Oh, and there's Chloe. Come over here, sissy. Come here, daddy girl. So we're gonna take our gaze out to our hands, and we're just gonna shift our weight, coming all the way forward, okay? And just sweep your legs around. We're gonna come over onto our back. So I'll try to make sure you guys can see me here. I'm gonna come down onto my back, okay? Oh, I'm an amateur, y'all. Oh yeah. Okay, so here I am, coming flat onto my back. My knees are bent, so the feet are flat on the floor. They're about hip width apart. Oh, that's an awesome angle. Sucker. All right, guys. Anyways, here we go. Feet are flat on the floor, about hip width apart. I'm gonna walk my shoulders down away from my ears, tuck my chin, and lengthen the back of my neck. And then maybe just lift up the hips to flatten out my low back here. So my back is as flat as it can possibly be. I'm gonna walk my feet in just a little bit closer to my hips, okay? And then I'm just gonna start to press down with my feet. So the soles of my feet are pressing down. It's really important here to keep your chin tucked. So if you're turning your head to look at the camera like I am right now, I want you to watch me first and then do this. So keep your head forward and your chin tucked when you do this to protect your neck. And you're gonna press down with your feet and just lift the hips up off the floor. So kind of like what we did in cat-cow, but on your back. And then you're gonna round the back, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale up. Exhale, round to your back, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let the tailbone come down last. Try to move slow. Inhale, press the feet into the mat. Keep the knees in if you can. Inhale all the way up with those hips. Chin stays tucked. Exhale, roll down. Chloe, they can't see. Inhale, come all the way up. Come over here. Come on. Come on. Exhale, roll down. You did your good help. Inhale up. Exhale, rolling down. A few more rotations here. Inhaling up and exhaling as you come down. And then I want you just to really rest there for a moment. The next time that you come down onto the mat, let the hips relax, let your belly relax, just let everything go. Find your breath again. And then we're just gonna take that right ankle and cross it over our left knee. Okay, so we're just making a little L shape here, or a number 4 maybe. And then we're gonna take, if you can, reach for your left thigh and just draw it in towards your chest. So nice flat back. Notice if your ears have come up around your shoulders, just walk the shoulders down away from the ears. That didn't really make sense, but you guys know what I mean. And then just draw in here. So this should give you a real nice stretch through the back of the hip and thigh area. Nice deep breath. This is reclining pigeon. This is really good if you sit. It's really good for everyone. Take some nice deep breaths here. Again, noticing any thoughts that might be running through your mind. Just try not to be judgmental about it right now. It's okay, whatever you're thinking about, just let those thoughts move right along and just bring your focus back to your breath and to your body. When you're ready, we're gonna set that foot down. We're just gonna release that right foot back on the floor. Go ahead and just rotate, alternating. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I thought I had this bug on me. Alternating your knees from one side to the other. Windshield wipering them a few times. And then we'll come back to center, cross the left ankle over your right knee. So just taking it the opposite direction that you did before, and then drawing that knee into your chest. So you may or may not be able to reach the hands through. If you can, that's great. If not, you can use a towel or a strap or a belt, or you can just not use your hands at all. Sometimes if you have a yoga block, putting it under this foot here can help as well. So just drawing in any way that feels good. We're just still just relaxing the shoulders down and just nice deep breaths, trying to release tension. Just let go of the tension. Nice deep breaths again. If you've forgotten to breathe deeply, I will keep reminding you. Fresh oxygen to the blood. Use up every single little space that there is in your lungs. See if you can fill them more full than they've been filled in years. And as you exhale, squeeze it all out. Bring that foot down. Go ahead and set both feet back down and windshield wiper the knees again from left to right. A few more times. Come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a really big hug. Rotate your ankles. Rock left and right. If you want to, you can take your hands and reach for the outsides of your feet or reach through your legs. Excuse us, Chloe. So I'm reaching between my legs for the outside of my feet, and then draw your knees back and down for happy baby. Or not. This is just something you can try if you'd like. Nobody's around, right? Either way, just kind of rocking back and forth, keeping the knees hugged in, whatever feels good. Extend your left leg long, really squeeze that right knee in, and then switch it. Bring the left knee in, extend your right leg long onto the mat. Bring them both in again, really big squeeze, and then a full body stretch. So just reach your arms overhead, reach your legs long on the mat, take a deep breath in, let it out with a sigh, relax, inhale deeply, stretch full body, exhale it out with a sigh, and one more time, nice deep breath in, exhale, let your hands come down to your sides, and just stay right there on your back for just another minute or two if you can. So just laying there very peacefully and quietly. We have not done this yet. This is called Shavasana, so it might seem strange, but you are just going to lay there quietly, still. I won't make you stay for long. So just let your breath begin to breathe you again. Forgive my dog's crunching if you can hear that in the background. Just take some nice, easy breaths. No, not forcing it anymore. And just notice how you feel physically. If perhaps your brain has slowed down a little bit, hopefully. Maybe you can even say something nice to yourself, like good job or thank you. Give yourself some love, some gratitude for taking this important time to refill your cup. You can't constantly give to everyone else if your cup is empty. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I wish you all peace, love, health, happiness. Reach out to me if I can help you in any way. Thank you again. I love you. Namaste.